National Black HIV and AIDS Awareness Day is an opportunity for us to center Black people in the conversation about HIV. But just like Black History Month shouldn't be the only time we talk about Black history, NBHAAD shouldn't be the only time that we center Black voices in the dialogue about HIV.
Hi, my name is Will Ramirez with Southern AIDS Coalition. To me, this day presents an opportunity to reevaluate, reassess, and re-engage in ending the HIV epidemic within the most heavily impacted communities. Since its beginnings, Black bodies have felt the disastrous outcomes of disparities due to policies, practices, and discrimination. It is a chance to recommit ourselves to equity and racial justice in HIV healthcare. Now, more than ever, if we intend to end the HIV epidemic, we must do so applying a racial justice lens and fervently work to close the gap in disparities between Black communities and their counterparts. Thank you.
Hello, my name is David Wiley Long and I represent Southern AIDS Coalition. National Black HIV Awareness Day for me means a retrospective of honoring those we've lost, but also paying homage to myself, who is Black and living with the virus. This February, I'm going to reflect and think of all the joy and the beautiful blessings HIV has given to me. Many times we look at the horrors of the virus, but this year, I'm going to look at the joy. I bring that joy right back to you. Much love.
Greetings. I am Juanita Davis with the Jackson Medical Mall Foundation Care for Me Services Program, and I am super excited to celebrate and observe National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. It is a day for us to come together to unite, to empower, to bring about awareness, to reduce stigma related to HIV. We can end this epidemic, but we have to do it together. I remember the first National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day held in Jackson, Mississippi. And we continue that tradition because we know the stronger we are, the better we can do ending this epidemic. Let's do it, people. Let's get this thing. Thank you. And we look forward to observing National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Today, we celebrate not only awareness, but the ongoing efforts to promote health equity in the infectious disease field. Today's a day to acknowledge the challenges and disparities faced by Black individuals impacted by HIV and AIDS, while also highlighting the progress made in HIV diagnosis, treatment, prevention, and response. As we reflect on National Black HIV and AIDS Awareness Day, let us recommit ourselves to empowering individuals, combating stigma, and advocating for equitable access to care for everyone. Happy National Black HIV and AIDS Awareness Day.
Greetings. I am Captain John Ogutomilade, and I have the privilege to serve as the National Ending the HIV Epidemic Initiative Coordination Lead in the Office of the Assistant Secretary for Health. Today, as we commemorate the National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, it is important that we engage the Black community, educate the Black community, and empower the Black community to end the HIV epidemic. For us to do this, it is important that we first acknowledge the disproportionate impact of HIV within the Black community. The Black community represents about 14% of the US population, but accounts for about 40% of the new HIV infections within the US. It is also important that we understand that a one-size-fits-all approach would not address the issues within the Black community. We should understand that the purely biomedical approach would not suffice to address the HIV epidemic within the Black community. We need to engage a syndemic approach and a holistic approach that include various wraparound services that can help end the HIV epidemic within the Black community. It is also important that we advance. And as we advance, we need to move forward purposefully, intentionally to address the structural, systemic, provider level factors, and community level factors that impact the disproportionate effect of HIV within the Black community. As we do this, we will begin to move closer to ending the HIV epidemic and move towards health equity to end the HIV epidemic. Thank you, and let's work together in this Black History Month to take positive steps to end the HIV epidemic.